rest of the world. By the way, Donald Trump already caved in. Check the news. So many MAGA leave messages like, soon I will have no products from China. Yeah, that's only because soon you will have no home. Sorry, that's not funny. In China, we all have homes. Even the poorest have home, can afford fresh vegetable, meat, eggs. That's just like a basic human rights in China. And I hope you also have that basic human rights. MAGA people, you guys are really dumb. Seriously, the whole world knows you guys are dumb. Only you guys don't know about it. I'm Chinese, I'm just very straightforward. You guys are so stupid. If the lies too complicated, you guys cannot even understand. So politicians have to make the most obvious, most ridiculous lies. And you guys like, oh, I get it. That makes sense. MAGA, you are so obsessed with, what about this? What about that? This and that, all propaganda. Everything you know about the other country is propaganda. You live in a propaganda cage, your so-called free media controlled by same group oligarchs. And your Google is super censored. Okay, I'm not saying I'm free. Nobody is totally free. We all working class, somebody manipulating us. But yours, doing you so hard, oh my God, hurts. Buy some lube from China. Buy some lube from China. MAGA, the Federal Reserve using dollar to exploit people all around the world. And you didn't get the benefits. You pay tax and the tax money go to war. Why you sound so proud?
I love this guy. What a king.
They rob you blind and you thank them for it. That's a tragedy. That's a scam. That's why I'm saying this right now. Americans, you don't need a tariff. You need a revolution. For decades, your government and oligarchs ship your job to China. Not for diplomacy, not for peace, but to exploit cheap laborers. And in the process, they hollowed out your middle class, crushed your working class, and told you to be proud while they sold your future for profit. And yes, China made money, but we used it to build roads, lift millions out of poverty, fund healthcare, raise living standard. We reinvested in our people. My family also benefited from it. What did your oligarchs do? They bought yachts, private jets, and mansions with golf course driveways. They manipulate the market, dodged tax, and poured billions into endless wars. And you get stagnated wages, crippling healthcare cost, cheap dopamine, debt, and flag wave property made in China while they pick your pocket. For 40 years, both China and the United States benefit from the trade, the manufacturing, but only one of us use that wealth to build. This isn't China's fault. This is yours. You let this happen. You let the oligarchs feed you lies while they made you fat, poor, and addicted. Now they blame China for mess they made. I don't think so. I don't think you need another tariff. You need to wake up. You need to take your country back. I think you need a revolution. He's not your revolution. I think he's still a real estate developer. If there's one thing I know about real estate developer, is that they love money. They love people who have money. And they love being around power. Let me ask you, why would someone like that work for you? You don't have the money. You don't have the power. All you had was one vote, and you already gave it to him. The vote became his stepping stone. He used it to accumulate the ultimate power. You see how he moves. His name everywhere. Hotels, golf courses, restaurants, even possibly on legislations in the future. His face is on flags, t-shirts, truck, like a brand. He works like a real estate agent. He pointed a piece of land in the Middle East, and he already picturing a beachfront resort and luxury shopping district. That's how his mind works. It's not about serving the people. I don't think so. I think it's about building something with his name on it, legacy he wants. But look, I will give him this. He's really good at marketing. He knows how to sell the images. He made you believe that he's one of you. He was going to fight for you. He's gonna shake the system to its core. But in the end, I think He's just gonna do what benefits him and the people in his inner circle. I get it. You voted for him because you want some change. You want someone to take down the deep states. You want a revolution. You want a real change. But all you got was a different face on the same machine. A new pen job on the same old system. Because at the end of the day, it's not about left and right. It's not about left and right. It's about which oligarchs they are working for.
I can see the difference. In China, the government has a grip on the corporations. Well, they follow the Chinese rule. But in the States, it seems the corporation controls the government. The lobbyist controls the senator and Congress. So with one party, the tension, the social antagonism is between the people and the government. But in the States, it's about left and right. The neighbors fighting neighbors, families split over politics. The divisions, that is, I think it's a distraction because while you are arguing with each other, the people really in power, they're behind the scene, right? They stay winning. You have to look beyond and past left and right because that's how they control you.
We don't care. China's been here for 5,000 years. Most of the time, there was no United States. And if the United States wants to bully China, we will just deal with the situation without the United States. This is said by a Chinese representative, and his reply has won the hearts of millions of Chinese people. It shows how many Chinese people feel about those tariffs. We won't back down. We won't kiss Trump's ass, as he says.
Kissing my ass.
But as an ordinary Chinese, how do I feel? I hate war of any kinds. The future is uncertain now, and that scares me. Because in the end, wars like this don't have winners, just everyday people paying the price. I read about some American small business owners who just ordered lots of goods from China, now panicking and feeling helpless over 145% of tariffs. I've got friends here in China who will lose their jobs tomorrow because their companies are many doing business with Americans. Everything is happening so fast. People don't even have time to react. It breaks my heart. Ordinary people just trying to get by shouldn't suffer because of this politics. And to the Americans, my anger isn't with you. I don't want wars between us. Our governments might fight, but let us workers, students, parents, keep talking, keep sharing stories, keep remembering that time we laughed together, traded recipes, exchanged cultural differences, or cheer the same song or dance. Bye-bye. See you next time.
I absolutely adore her, and I appreciate how mindful she is of the common struggle workers around the world have.
We borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture.
This is your Chinese peasant, Lisa speaking. Eyeliner guy, take these. Don't forget to say thank you to us for making eyeliner and Trump's orange foundation.